Welcome back to Dungeons and Shenanigans. Take it away, DM.
I'm the DM, and I'm going to take it away. So you guys were in the Forsaken City, and realized there was an aerial bombardment. You guys got out just in time. Only 2 were left behind, Bumble and Zephyr. Who knows what their fates are. And the rest of you guys managed to get out. Mali and Ifan had already left the premises of this place a long time ago. So in the midst of all of that, you guys are transporting via plants, touching a tree, teleporting out into Dakala, and find that it is pretty war-torn. There is a lot going on here. And that's basically where we left off. So, you guys exit out from the tree. Who went into the tree first? I forgot.
Was you ready?
Were you the one
All I know is I was the last.
Yes, you were the last one.
Yeah, I was
Well, I
there.
guess Hooper would be first.
I think I went in second to last.
Yeah, you went in pretty late. Was Hubert the first one in? Because he glided.
Yeah, because as soon as it opened, he went.
Yeah, that's right.
And
So
it's
Hooper.
Regina right after him.
That's right. Regina was making fun of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. All right. Hubert,
Oh.
does a 21 hit you?
Barely.
Barely. Okay. And then the other one is definitely going to hit because that was a natural 19. All right. So as soon as you exit out from there, you are gliding past. You broaden your wings to kind of stop you from just rushing past into a wall. But as soon as you realize what's around you, you look over and you see an axe swinging right towards you. And I'm going to go ahead and roll for damage on that one. That one is going to be 13 points of damage to you for the first strike. And the second strike is 16. Alright. Somebody saw the portal opening and just went right for whatever is going to leave that portal and just did a double strike on you. Let me adjust the minis.
I pull up my spells.
This one's too good.
Yes.
So this guy right here saw the tree opening as you glided right out, and he just went, met you with the impact right there. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw for me real quick.
Good at these.
You're not getting my bonus, by the way.
You are not.
Oh, is that what that was? No.
That's what that was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine, but I still have that.
Yeah.
So it's a 26.
26? You're fine. You don't get stunned or anything from getting impacted by flying at full breakneck speed. But you are immediately met with an enemy combatant with a weapon. In this instance, as everybody's traveling through, I'm going to give you one chance to do something.
Is his mouth open at all?
He was...
Okay. So I'm going to blow some acidic gas right into his mouth and fill his lungs with it.
Okay, that's going to be an eighth roll. This is going to be a high control because you're not broadening it. You're trying to focus it to one central point. So high control, decent power.
It's going to be a 12 power.
Okay,
and,
that's decent.
Let's see, control. Three.
300? Alright.
So as you sees you start to get hit by the face, and your face kind of gets knocked to the side, a bit of it blows off, but he sees you go back towards him, trying to spray the stream out his face. He barely covers just in time to avoid getting attacked by this.
Cool.
So it did not work. But he now knows you have abilities. And now coming through the portal was a Georgina next?
Yeah.
Perfect. Georgina's going to emerge from the portal, seeing everything that goes on. I'm going to roll a sanity check for her. She's fine. But there is, forgot to mention, there is bodies everywhere for you guys, all over the ground. Just a bunch of citizens. You do see that there is a few of. By the way, all of these here, they're all a mishmash of different races. Primarily dwarves are here, but there are a few elves here and there. There is some. What do you call them? Orcs. There's a couple of orcs in here in the mix. They are just a smattering of all kinds of different races. But you do see that there is somebody in a hood kind of off to the side that looks like it just stabs somebody right into the chest, removes the dagger, and looks over to where this combat's happening. Alright. Georgina. I'm going to say she'll try to make 2 claw attacks on the one who just attacked her brother. First one does not hit, but the second one definitely does. Okay. Oh, nice. Six points. Okay, that's pretty low damage. Alright. Next up that went through the portal was Desmond. That's right. He's going to emerge from the portal. Try to do a stunning blow on that guy.
So Georgina's here.
Yeah. He's gonna bump out too.
Desmond's right here.
Yeah. Let's see. So Desmond's gonna emerge out with his axe already in hand. And you see he goes ahead and goes for an upswing onto it, and you see the head of it start to glow with divine light. First attack is going to hit. Second attack, also going to hit. Perfect. Desmond is pretty good. That is 33 points of damage for both of those attacks. Okay. Alright, so he dealt some pretty good damage. Next out of the portal was Cal. So Cal, you are met with this guy pounding in the faces of your ally, of your brother.
Where would I be?
Emerging right out from the portal, you'd be probably next to Hubert.
Right here.
Yeah.
What's going on here outside of this? Is it all dwarves, or is there also other soldiers?
There is a bunch of soldiers all throughout here. They're not all dwarves. You do say that there are some humans. Most of them are plated in full-on metal armor. There is some that are in more like rags and cloth kind of material, but you don't know if they have armament underneath that. But you do see there is a lot of Aetherian here. Or not Aetherian, my bad. Axian here. A lot of their military uniforms are all black with a bunch of like pockets everywhere. Little berets kind of off to the side. But there are ones here that look like they are combat ready. Especially that one with the cloak.
Okay.
Which one was that?
That one would be the one further back by the big guy.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So where are the Aetherians at?
All of these are enemies.
Where are the Aetherians?
Oh, your allies?
The Aetherians. The Aetherian soldiers that were fortified here.
Oh, most of them are dead.
Okay. Wait, but they're fighting each other?
No, they're not fighting each other.
Oh, okay. I'm
They-
just going to...
They were in the process of killing people and are now looking over to see what's happening to you guys.
These guys are all killing Aetherians?
Yeah, the Aetherians, yes, that were fortifying.
Yes.
So Aetherians and villagers that were here.
I'm going to yell out...
for 5 minutes.
we are not your enemy. We're enemies of Aetheria.
You gonna yell that out?
I'm going to be intimidative and persuasive as a
So
paladin.
which one are you going to do?
I'm going to do
Intimidation?
both.
Which one are you doing?
Okay. Well, I'm going to do both, but I'll roll for one, I guess, since I have to choose one.
Okay, which one is it?
I'll be intimidative because they hit my brother. but I'm trying to keep a calm voice. I'm being
Okay.
intimidated on accident. That is going to be a 25. So let out this booming voice of me saying that.
Okay.
And while doing that, I'm going to use my action to bring out my maul.
Your maul? Okay. Lands into the ground a little bit. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Give me 1 second here. There is gunfire happening too. Alright, let's see if this one wants to be it. Alright, guys. So, yelling that out, and it was a 25 for intimidation?
Yeah.
Okay. 25 intimidation, yell that out. You see the one that was dressed in a cloak looks up, faces you, still obscuring the face. Who do you follow?
Anything that's on Etheria. I fight Simon C2.
Roll a persuasion check.
That's a lot higher than 25. It's 26. It's a little bit higher.
See, slowly starts to walk up, still daggers in hand. Your natural aether sense starts to, as they start to walk closer, the proximity of them are now emerging onto your sense. This person has a lot of aether, and they are in combat mode. They are not holding back. And there is, now that you're kind of looking at them more fiercely, it looks like a fire tornado, just like right centered on them, but just pure aether energy, just roiling around them. As they walk up, about like 15 feet away from you, points the dagger out to you. And what are you? Where do you come from?
I used to be a slave in Etheria.
And the rest of you?
They're my siblings. Most of them, at least.
My head's just now peeking out.
As you, Vodos and Dawn now emerge out from it.
I don't know about the knight over there, but I know that me and my siblings and this Loxodon were enemies of Etheria. Anybody that abuses the spirits in the way that they have been. I was there when the meteors fell. This is payback.
You say that, and immediately the head locks in on you again. When what meteors fell?
The 3 city-sized meteors.
I knew it.
You're kind of over-exaggerating.
It's a little bit of exaggeration. I was there too. You see the hood rolls back, and you see large pointed ears pop up. But these ones are they're pointed up, but they kind of have like a jagged edge to the back of them. Looks up at you, and you see very short hair, like shorn pretty close to the scalp. White, golden, or white kind of stringy, like thin hair, but it is kind of reflecting in the moonlight a little. And a little bit pale skinned. The eyes themselves, they look like they're a tinge of green. She starts to take a few more steps closer. Slaves, huh? How'd you escape?
I was saved by a rogue group. We ended up killing most Etherians there when I escaped. And this city here, we founded it recently, and most of them are against Etheria as well, but they were fortified. Did you meet the Knights of Dakala?
Yeah, I think we faced them.
How far are they?
They're enemies of Etheria. They fight for justice, just as I taught them.
Well, we appeared and they fought with Theria against us. So,
It's okay.
sorry to say it, but probably killed a lot of them.
Well, yeah, you attacked a lot of neutral cities here, and just like the city over there, the Forgotten One.
That was
Most of them were neutral.
wasn't us.
Could have been allies.
Well, these are the dwarfs, right?
This is not a dwarf.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, I fought with Axion before.
Honestly, she looks like Vela, but not Vela.
Oh, okay.
She looks like the same race as what Vela is, a Hexblood.
Oh. I'm not going to say that because that's rude.
Yeah.
Hey, you're cursed.
Hey.
Nice.
I'll show you now.
You're the second cursed one I know.
Well, I'm gonna excuse what you did to my brother here, but I am gonna fight alongside you. I can't blame you for attacking those that attacked you.
And you see the one who smacked you in the face with that hammer starts to walk up closer to you. And this is a Goliath, half giants. He starts to walk up closer to you. You see there's absolutely no body hair on him. There is tribal tattoos all over his body. And walks up to you.
I'll fly up, so I'm like eye with him.
Sorry about that, kid.
Don't worry about it. While I'm flying with this,
Yeah.
I pull my hand down.
Your foot.
My foot up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull it.
Grabs it and squeezes it real tight and then lets go. Yeah, you're alright. And starts to just lumber on over, and you just hear, "Help me!" And he goes, and just rushes forward, leaps into the air, and you see he just has a hammer that just arcs and swings down, creates a crater. No one's helping you. These people here are ready to fight.
We are too. That's what Cal's doing at least.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
you
I
guys
came
can do.
I came through the tree like halfway through you guys' conversation, so I'm just following the lead.
Yep.
So let's stop killing the people here. They are friends. They mean no threat
Terry
to
is the
you.
only enemy.
If you see any in a Therian military uniform, execute them. No hesitation.
Not the Dakala Knights.
They already killed him, apparently.
No, there has to be some left.
We'll bring him back.
Did you meet a man named Gregory? He was
Not
the
that I'm
leader.
aware of.
Looks like we might need to find new management.
Well, we have to keep the city alive first.
What are your orders here?
Our orders are to clear.
To clear. It's not
Life.
very clear.
Clear it all away.
You probably already know this, but I'd stay out of the forest.
Which one?
The cursed one.
The cursed forest?
Yeah,
Which forest are you talking about?
the one right there.
Looks over. Which one are you pointing to?
The cursed one. The one with all the undead and ghosts and the spirits. The one you talk about a lot.
It's not a forest like that.
The one right next to the college.
The Looming Giants?
The cursed forest.
Cursed forest. The forsaken, cursed, forgotten forest.
What are you talking about, Eli?
The Dark Grove.
Oh, the Grove.
Yes.
Okay, yes. We have people going through there.
Okay, well, there's a lot of undead and dangerous forces that have come out there.
I should be able to handle it. As you guys are having this conversation, you hear breaks through one of the guard walls. You see a large vehicle on large tracks. There is a bunch of large gemstones embedded into it, all glowing, and a tube is launching out from the center of it as it's just going over terrain. This is essentially a tank.
Is that one of your guys' tanks?
Not one of ours, but an ally of ours, yes.
Well, we're wasting time here. What are you going to do, Vodos? Who's
I
your
don't have
enemy?
anybody else to be with, so I'll follow you.
Sounds good.
Until I know what else needs to happen here, I don't know enough about this area to say otherwise.
He's old.
I can see that. Alright. Puts the hood back up. And you end up looking up at her, and you see those green eyes that she has are glowing. Time to move. And she just gets low and starts to run forward. The rest of the troops are rushing forward as well, just trying to clear a path. They're not running crazy fast. They are moving as a unit with the rest of the vehicles that are going forward. What are you guys doing?
Cal, what's the play here?
We follow them?
I guess. Better to travel as a group so I don't lose any of you.
I'll stay above us, keep a bird's eye view.
Don't do that.
We can't trust them.
Stay near me. I need to
yeah.
protect you. If any of you dies, you know what happens. Let's go.
If any of you dies, he's going to kill you.
Something will come.
So as you guys are in the middle of this patrol, moving forward, the woman that you were talking with runs up ahead, and there is a patrol that's marching along, and you see another woman. She's got her hair is pretty short as well, but this one's kind of more done into like a bob hair, and she's walking, and you see she's got a large staff onto her back. It looks like made of like some sort of metal that arcs up into like wings, and the center of it looks almost like a crown, just kind of like floating in between those wings. It is wrapped around with some vines. See, she's walking. She has an eye patch, and they meet up, start discussing, pointing, looking at you guys. She nods her head and breaks away with the hooded figure. I'm to hear that you are enemies of Theria.
Yes.
Right. What are your names?
We're gonna do this right now.
What are your names?
Kalandor.
Hubert.
I'm Dajwan Rin.
Hi, Georgina.
Georgina, hi. Des. And you? Sir
I'm
Knight
Vidal.
Vidal? Vidal it is.
Fidelity.
Vidal. Good. My name is Sage Xylocent. I was sent here as an emissary to purvey this war. You stand against Etheria in all capacities?
Yes.
Good. Good. Alright, that makes our job a little easier then. How do I know that you will not attack us when we're back returned?
I'm a paladin. I swear by oath, so I can't backstab people like that. And I'll keep the rest in line myself.
Any better. Otherwise there is war to be had on you all.
That would not be wise.
Join up with any platoon, really. We're going to be marching ahead, trying to meet up with some other allies that went ahead.
Yes, that city that was bombed. That's a bad idea.
City?
The hidden one.
Ah, yes. The
Yes.
ruins.
Most of those are against Etheria. So that was a lot of allies.
Not powerful allies.
Not really powerful.
Well, they were a city on the way in, so... We did give them warning to clear the area. If they didn't, that is on them.
Let's hope that some of them still stay on our side.
She starts to just walk forward and completely ignore the rest of the conversation.
Yeah, let's just join one of the platoons, I guess.
Okay. As you guys start to march forward with this, there is occasional farmland that is just like appearing, and there are people that break out from their door and start to just fire like long rifles out at these soldiers. You see soldiers are starting to fall and die before they are killed, and their entire family is also killed. Barn lit on fire. This is war.
So, as we're going through, if I see somebody like killing somebody within 10 feet of me,
Mhm.
or moving, I'm going to try to raise them with fungal infestation. So,
Easily enough.
okay. So I know that one guy would just like hammering the dude, and I didn't say anything because I forgot that I had that.
Okay. You saw that there was a soldier that was walking next to you, got shot right in the head, falls over, and you're just like, it's just
So he'll be my ally for an hour, and then he'll collapse.
starts to just
Die
shuffle
again.
along.
Keep up.
They're keeping up with you. Occasionally another one will fall, and you'll just raise that one. That one will fall down. That one will walk with you for a bit, and that one will fall down. Another one will pop up. It's progressively changing and shifting. And at this point, it is the middle of the night. It is dark everywhere, but you are seeing occasional explosions of light just on the horizon and in the distance. What are you guys doing?
We're going to the first battleground we see, I guess, right?
Okay. The first bit of people that are collecting, traveling out from Dakala on the first day, you guys are going to just be traveling for a long time, trying to just get out of this area.
Okay.
Let me pull up the map on my end. Here it is. Okay. In the distance, though, you are starting to see the ruins of Almoreth. The Forsaken City is probably a good couple hours away, but you do see the walls of the city, not like a straight level, but they are cracked and divoted. Some of them are just like kind of missing and collapsed. But as you guys get closer and closer, the sun is now starting to rise. And you guys are getting a little tired. You, Hubert, as you were flying in the air and patrolling, you do feel the wind current starting to get a little bit more hectic.
I'll kind of lie down a little bit and tell them.
So you fly down a little bit and start to tell them. You hear flying right overhead. Something at breakneck speed.
Yeah, I'm not going to be up there anymore.
Okay,
Just do that.
cool. Just went right past you. Make a perception check, Hubert. Bless you.
10.
10. You saw maybe a crescent-looking shape that just went right past.
Crescent looking shape. What was that? See that?
See what?
What?
Crescent looking shape just flew by.
Nope. It's probably one of the bombing jets, though. That's what I would assume.
Are we near any of the other soldiers?
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that? Do you know what that is?
Wrong dice.
I saw something fly here, yeah.
Is that us?
I should hope so. That'd be kind of bad if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you for your insight.
thank you.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It flew from behind us, right?
Yeah.
Right over?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That should be fine.
He just went, whoo, right over here.
Yeah.
What he said.
What do you say?
But I said,
What you said.
yeah,
Yeah.
alright.
Starts to keep trudging along. This area is not. There are roads here, but they're not really well traveled. They're kind of more country farm roads. There's not a lot of infrastructure in this area. But as you are getting closer and closer, you are seeing the ruins of this city. Vodos.
Yes.
When they appeared into the city, and you started to realize that there was bits and pieces of the castle that are kind of patched together with like black stones. Like there's just like patches of black on the actual castle where there was damage done to it. They did like patchwork, but it was like a black material. You see a lot of that black material is missing. There is parts of them that are bombed and destroyed. There's towers that are collapsed, and just ruins of them are in the streets.
Okay.
But the thing that you do notice the most is that there is some black structure that is still there that is kind of static almost. Like it's fizzling. Like it wants to remain but is trying hard not to.
I'll make a perception check then, just to see if I can ascertain what that is.
Okay.
That will be a 19 in the end.
19. You're not sure what material this is, but there is something here. You don't know if it's magic or if it's aether, but there is something here that was holding the structures together. Something that is used as patchwork.
Okay.
Can you go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw for Zephyr?
Zephyr.
Me?
No, for Dom. Abram, really.
I'm right next to you, so you get a +5.
No, this is for Zephyr.
No, you said for Dom, actually.
What do you think, Zephyr?
Sure.
I said Zephyr.
Yeah.
Zephyr. So that would be
I'll look back at the recording later.
22.
22. Okay.
Wait. I have advantage. Hold on. That would be a 22.
22. Okay. Cool. Roll me a control for him. Because I remember I said with that breakneck speed that you were going to do, there would be consequences. We're going to determine what those consequences are.
Well, he's in like a portable space right now.
92.
92, okay. So, you are able to maintain a lot of your body structure. One of your limbs is going to become a little weaker than it was before. There is going to be burn marks on it. It will heal over time. But similar to when Ben used the shard and absorbed its power, similar effect onto you. Which limb is going to be suffering?
It'll be his left leg.
Okay.
We'll call him Tiny Tim for a while.
Okay. Anyway,
He can fly.
Yeah. He'll still hobble around.
So, good to know.
Turkey in the window.
But as you guys are getting closer, the walls. This is a cratered area. There is large craters destroyed, structures that were here, houses just wiped away, debris everywhere. The city itself, the main castle, is in a lot of ruins, more so than it used to be. And it looks like everybody here that in your marching party is making camp here, preparing for whatever's to come next. You guys are pretty familiar with this area. You know that the castle and the town were pretty much abandoned as is. That mainly only the castle and underneath the castle were where people were. What are you guys going to do in this instance?
Well, everybody's making camp.
Were there any trees underground?
Nope.
Were there any bushes underground?
Not that you can transport via.
Okay.
There's like algae.
There's a lot of tunnels in here.
There's no giant mushrooms.
No giant mushrooms.
There's a giant pearl mushroom that I planted.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Oh, the giant portal mushroom. Forgot
Yes,
about that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanna transport via plants to that.
I think it was eaten, actually.
So I'll end up in somebody's stomach.
They'll explode.
Like the boys.
Exactly.
Oh, that's different.
So you guys want to check it out? The see if there's anything left. I know a secret tunnel.
Sure. Let's make one.
You're gonna make a secret tunnel, though?
That's 18.
Wow. Gonna be a big tunnel.
75.
75 for what are you trying to do here? Sorry?
Making a tunnel.
Making a whiz tunnel, or are you just trying to, like,
Just aether. Hands on the ground.
just make a tunnel around you?
Yeah, so I would. Remember how I did that one thing where I could sense the cavities inside of the earth?
Yes.
Maybe I'll do that to find this place that I can meld into the earth, make a secret tunnel.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a. This is going to be an Aether Sense roll, so we're going to roll Control to see how far it wants to project.
5!
5. You're not quite sure where there are caverns at?
Cal, it's not going to work. We're too far.
Too far.
You could always try and see what happens.
So, do you guys want to make our way in? Try to find anything that's left?
Well, we're not a part of the army. We're just enemies of the area.
Right.
So let's just go.
Okay. You guys are just starting to march along. You see there is an open field pretty far away. You said there is large shapes in that field. You're not quite sure what they are, but you do know that there is an open field with shapes in it now. But walking through this old ruinous city, there is stones that are fallen over. You see that there is an arm just reaching out from underneath the stone that is just crushed. Blood is everywhere. This is not a pretty sight. There's a lot of lives here that were lost. You do know majority of the population was underneath the city. But with air raid sirens, who knows what was going on. Progressing a little bit further, the walls here and like the actual castle structure, about like half of it is just gone. Just in crumbled shambles. There's not a lot left.
This is where we were the night before.
Yes. You went through the actual castle proper was turned into the academy. That academy is probably mostly destroyed. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have died. But there is a possibility you can still access the underground.
Hey, can you message the guy that controls the crows? See how he's doing.
Was that the guy who
That's the guy we talked to.
guy I fought?
No, the guy we talked to when we came to the castle.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, why don't you tell him?
See what's up. See if they're gonna surrender or if they're alive.
See. So I go ahead and cast sending to the man with the crow. The control
Okay.
crows. Hello. This is Hubert, brother of Kalandor. Did you survive? Are you going to surrender? What is your plan?
You are enemies of the state. I know you're enemies of Etheria, but I didn't know you were enemies of us. We will not surrender.
He thinks we're enemies. Are we enemies?
No, we just don't really have a choice in the matter since Etheria needs to go down. And you guys didn't run when you had the chance.
Well, he said they're not surrendering.
So they're choosing battle. They want it more. That's what you're saying.
You even want me to say anything to him?
Why? These guys could be allies, and I want to have that be the highest. I want to make that chance higher.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
Etheria must fall. We have no other choice. You were warned to leave. However, we could still be allies. Choose to fight with us, not against us.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh. 13.
13.
It's pretty good.
Okay. And that's pretty good for him. Okay. Who else is there? Is it all of you that were met with us yesterday? Or is it more of you?
It's only us. There, you know, the soldiers are with us, right?
We're alone right now. We went ahead from the soldiers.
Okay.
So just tell them that they're surrounded, but we're trying to. They don't know that we're here. We're trying to make them safe.
Has to be good.
Yeah.
Currently, it's just the ones from yesterday that you've already saw. Soldiers surround the city, but they're not with us. We want to keep you safe.
The long pause.
So,
You just see like three dots floating in the
Yeah.
and then it disappears and comes back.
But it says 100% on the
The bane of everything.
Little
Yeah.
loading sign, just 100%.
Every single time.
It's not saying anything, guys.
Let's give it a couple more minutes.
Meet us underground. That's it.
He said meet us underground.
Let's go.
You guys start to go through this rubble, and there's some soldiers that are walking with you guys, but not next to you. Just kind of walking in the same general area. Keeping an eye on you and also whatever's surrounding here. These people are armed. They do have rifles, and they look like they are ready to fight.
How many?
And then
About 12 or so, just kind of split around. Not like all close, but just pretty spread out.
So I was going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay,
And there it is. Yep.
perfect.
So gather eyes.
All right, everybody go ahead and roll a stealth check. Plus 10.
Holy crap, that's about the best Vodom's ever done in his life to be stealthy.
Nice.
Disadvantage, right?
This is
I am in...
25.
Technically, I'm in medium armor? Or
Oh,
am I in heavy
okay.
armor?
What kind of armor are you in right now?
You gave me the hide of anti-magic beasts.
Oh, hide is medium armor.
Hide is medium armor.
So I'm the only one that has
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yep.
I got a 15 out of
Okay.
15, so.
Yeah, but the funny thing is Vodos only has a +2 to stealth.
So what was your total?
I have... My total, it's a +10 you said, right?
Yes.
Plus whatever
Well,
else I rolled?
Yeah, 10 plus your other bonuses. It's just an additional plus 10 to your stealth.
I got a 30.
Nice!
Let's go.
30
I rolled an
Vodos?
18 plus 2
25.
plus 10.
25?
31.
31.
28.
28. Let me roll for the other two.
Modus is one of
Screw
the
you, voters.
stealthiest of the group.
I am 31. At 31.
You get 31.
Yeah.
The whole joke of Vodos is he's not supposed to be stealthy.
Yeah.
And one time he actually pulls it off.
Georgina got a 14.
Okay.
She did not roll good at all.
She's
Um,
a Hijax.
I have black feathers.
huh?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
no, she's not a barbarian.
No, she's not.
Like one of those owls.
She
that
just
flies
She's
into
a
everything.
fighter.
And then let's
She gets a reroll though, right? Or is that only saving throws?
That's saving throws. It's indomitable. This is a 23 for Desmond. Also pretty low. But overall, you guys are pretty successful going through here. She's the only one that is kind of tripping up, keeping you guys a little behind, but not low enough to cause any alarms for you guys to realize.
Just carry her. Keep it quiet.
I'm sorry.
That'll break my stuff. Anybody have a bag of holding? Her head.
Well, if anything happens, you guys keep going. We'll stay back.
She's continuing to walk. Her little snake heads are also like close to her head, keeping an eye out, looking around for anything that's going on.
She's being quiet, but her hair like.
You see that there's a guy that kind of looks around.
Her hair's doing like the theme song music.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Oh no, not again. But Georgina is keeping up.
Go.
Past the trace, there's a few times where people are starting to walk and they look over, like in your general direction. All of you guys kind of get close to a wall, just kind of scanning around. Continues to walk on by.
Must have been the wind.
That guy got an arrow to the knee. But yeah, you guys are now getting closer to that entrance. Is there anything you guys want to do before you enter in?
Actually, I have a thought. I lean over to Dawn. I said, would it be smart for me just to cast darkness on the entrance before we go in? Or is that going to be probably too suspicious in the end?
Well, also, it only lasts like 10 minutes, right? A minute.
No, it'll last quite a while.
I think it's only 10 minutes.
Let me see.
Looking it up.
I have to pull it up because I don't have it saved on my sheet directly.
It is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Um,
I can try to
I
petrify
can
things
spell it.
to make it more hidden. But that might be loud. So.
It might be good, but it might be. It might make it obvious when it dissipates.
That's true.
So we can go in. So it's like a tunnel, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it a small tunnel because all the rubble?
Yeah, everything is pretty crushed in.
Okay. Can you make some bramble grow up from the bottom to the top, and I can turn it to stone?
You're also molder.
How complete is like the rubble in place in the way?
It's like a minute. It's not.
It's the tunnel itself is more just kind of like crushed in on itself.
Excuse me.
There was a pretty large passageway down here with pretty well carved stairs, but now there's a bunch of rubble that's just crashed in on itself that is in weird angles right now. So you're not sure what is sustaining and what isn't.
You want to try that, Doug?
I want to investigate into that a little bit.
Okay.
How would I? Let's see. I want to say that would be an investigation check,
Just make some
probably.
brambles grow up.
For you? Yeah.
Yeah, because what I'm trying to determine is, can I determine
Yeah,
which
try.
one's what the keystone is essentially of the rubble
To make it
to make sure
collapse?
that way I don't accidentally destroy it and cause an extra collapse.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That I have a +1 to this, by the way. That is a 20.
Oh, well, this is a natural 19. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. You do realize that there's quite a few keystones in here, but avoiding them shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Okay. I started pointing them out to Daw, and I said, I could possibly deteriorate the ones around it in order to give us a pathway for each of us to walk in one at a time.
That would be nice. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and call upon my Dark Aether to pretty much dissolve the rock in such a manner to create a small pathway without collapsing in on itself.
Okay, that's possible. It's going to be a slow traversal, but it is possible. You are starting to like touch it, and you see it just deteriorates wherever your hand was.
I was gonna roll to see if I could just do it quickly. I have a further idea here.
What are you trying to do?
essentially, once I determine that I can see where the other side is, I'm going to speed up
Okay,
the process.
go ahead and roll for a. Roll both control and power.
Yeah. I rolled the control before I said it. I'll re-roll it again though. Alright. That will be nearly the same thing. It was an 86 instead of an 84 for the control, I believe.
That's better. Okay.
And then I rolled a 13 on the power.
13. Okay. Easy enough. Going through here is going progressively a lot easier. You're not losing control. You're able to maintain this through line of destroying bits and bits of this tunnel. Before now, you guys are getting to a wider opening, which you start to recognize this area. You are about to enter into one of the lower areas.
Okay.
Before we get to that point, I'm gonna send out Huza
Okay.
and say, can you scout ahead? See if there's anything we should worry about.
On it.
At the same
Let's not go that way.
point, as the last of our main group was starting to enter the tunnel, I called Barzande and I told him to keep guard and don't let anybody else follow us in.
Brazante starts to collect in sandstone before sits proudly like a sphinx in front of this doorway, just facing away from you guys. Okay.
Once we clear it all the way through, I tell Barzande, dissipate. I'm going to be collapsing this.
Understood.
Just bursts into sand.
And I, in the process of doing that, my final major burst is to purposely shoot a line that hits multiple keystones simultaneously behind us in order to collapse the tunnel behind us.
Knowing you and your rolls previously, easily done. You hit a few of them and they all collapse inwards, sealing the tunnel.
Perfect. So we're now the only ones in the tunnel. No soldiers came in with us.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. You wait a little bit of time. Huza reports in.
There are people up ahead. They look like similar people before.
You look friend.
They look tired, weary, ready to kill.
Let's go help them.
I will recall.
Liberal Leader Huza arrives back at you.
He's a good boy.
Coils up your arm and vanishes.
What was it?
What's that?
What kind of animal was it?
So,
Huza is a wolf made of thorny brambles.
Cute.
So he takes a wolf form, but he's just made of vines and thorns and a couple flowers here and there.
Cool.
yeah, his eyes are flowers that bloom.
Cool.
I'm imagining one of the slingshot shots from Usopp right now.
Sort of, but not really.
There's one of them where he shoots it, it's a little red nose.
I know.
And then it's just a bunch of just brambles coming out.
I see where you're going with that one.
Okay.
So anyway, you guys
Oh,
are.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You guys are starting to progress a little bit further.
Who's there?
It's Kalandor.
Who?
We trained here before.
Oh, Hooper.
You see that there's a guard that walks out. You see a bit of his body is kind of burned away. There is bandages on him, but there is burn marks underneath those bandages that are just kind of seeping over a little. This guy looks like he's been through it a bit. The thing you notice most, he is missing an arm.
We're here to meet the guy that controls the birds.
I think he's expecting you.
Yes.
Head on over.
You see he goes ahead and sits back down again.
These guys have had it rough.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay. You guys continue on a little bit further. Most of the lights down here are extinguished. It is silent under here. All that you guys hear is your own foot shuffling, and even this pass without a trace is muffling those as well. Even for your wing flaps. But going through here it's weird. It's like a ghost town. You're seeing things in here that used to be, but are kind of crushed by debris a little bit. There is bits in here that is pretty sustained, but there is a lot in here that has been crushed in. And a bit further in, you see that there is the cabin where you guys trained at. And you see sitting on the rocking chair is the old man with the pipe, just rocking back and forth.
You're back.
Sits up.
What do you want?
We're here to talk to the guy that controls the birds.
He's inside.
Okay.
How did you survive?
I'm underground.
So was one armed guy back there.
He was around.
Well, I'm glad to see you're in one piece.
One piece?
One whole piece.
Okay.
It's the friends we found along the way.
Thank you. He sits back in his rocking chair, takes another toke. Hubert, here's something that you might not have realized. His pipe is spirit metal. As he takes a draw from it, you see near where the bowl is, it glows bright, almost like a fractal stained glass, as the heat travels through it to the mouthpiece, and it is glowing bright as the different refracting colors pass away.
Cool.
Get on it.
Some interesting pipe you have there, sir.
Thank you. Took me years. Just got it right.
What do you do with it?
Use it. The smoke.
I respect that.
You're gonna go inside or you're gonna stand around for me to hit you again?
We're waiting for the DM.
Oh yeah.
So you guys head on inside.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit. Don't get hit. Walking inside, you do see the gentleman you saw previously, the one who controls the ravens. Do you remember what his name is?
No.
Okay. Good.
I was barely here.
I was like, you keep calling him the man who controls the ravens, and I'm like,
That's how Cal remembers him.
okay.
His name is Draven. Controls Ravens.
Draven?
Yeah, Draven.
Draven the Raven?
Yeah.
Dravon.
Okay, listen here.
Draven, I've made it.
Let me actually see if I wrote his name down.
Do you not remember his name?
I don't.
Oh,
In all honesty, I don't.
He doesn't say his name. He's just a creepy guy.
But his name is just Draven now.
Draven the Raven.
It sounds emo enough, right?
And we have Hubert the Owl. I mean,
Yeah.
Cal the cow.
Yeah, Cal the cow.
And
Dodge
One
One Ren.
is literally
The Elephant Man.
It's Google translated into the elephant person
nice.
in Chinese.
He is the elephant person.
Probably means something totally different, but that's what Google told me.
It's Mr. Malley.
No, it's not.
Darkwing.
Darkwing Duck.
Mm-hmm.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe. That's a good one. I do like that.
Never.
Yeah, no idea where it's at. Okay, we'll call him Draven for now. But you do see he's inside. The cottage itself is pretty small, but you do see there's a few council members and him, and a very annoying fairy child that is just protesting at every opportunity as he's trying to kind of patch up his son.
I'm here, Birdman.
Welcome in.
Where are you guys? Where did you guys come from?
We went through the front tunnel as usual. We closed it off on the way.
You closed off the tunnel.
He did. I didn't do anything. It was
You
his
closed off the tunnel.
idea. It was his idea.
There's a lot of soldiers out there.
Don't worry, I can make tunnels.
They're right outside the tunnel.
Have the soldiers enter.
All right.
We got a lot of Aether people here.
Okay.
They've got tanks. They got ships. They got a lot of powerful dwarfs.
All right. So they zoom on then.
Yeah, and Axion. They're here for payback.
Okay.
We should join them.
We told them that there's a lot of allies in here to them, or there were, and that they made a mistake, but they said they dropped letters, and that it's not their choice, it's their commanders.
We got the letters. A lot of them left. All that remains here is faculty and council.
Anybody here know any powerful teleportation spells, like Gate?
There's a few of us that are magic practitioners, but I'm not sure where they are. There's a lot that happened here.
Well, given enough time, we might be able to make a tunnel. I know he's good at ground stuff.
I can make tunnels.
We can. Also, if you guys plant a tree here and we can wait a couple years, we get teleport out
I
of here.
don't think we have a few
Oh,
years.
Maybe a bush.
I-
A big bush. It has to be big.
There's no big bushes around here.
So, thinking about it, Uzo is made of brambles. And
Yes, he is.
vines. Could I use him as the source, and then it would just have to be another brambly bush?
So, in that instance, there is a possibility. The only issue is Huza is a living creature that is not physical. You would have to manifest him.
What if he makes a tree out of Aether, though? Just
Tree-
a big tree.
A tree out of Aether, combining with Huza is possible. To control nature around you, that is possible.
The only downside is transferring plants. You can only get like 6 people, 6 to 8 people, right?
You can get a few.
But you can get like the whole people here.
Because it's open for
It's
6 seconds.
6 seconds. So however
Yeah.
many people can...
Travel in that time.
There's only faculty here, so it'll take a lot of casting. But
I can only do once a day in Garden of Dynasty, so I could do it until tomorrow anyway.
okay. Any ideas? I know there's that powerful cemetery down here. Could we use that?
Cemetery for what?
There's a lot of power underground.
Raising the dead?
I don't know. Is your son here?
Looks over. One of them is.
Yeah.
We saw when we were outside when the bombs were falling. We saw a big skeleton arm swatting bombs away.
I don't know. Could be him. We've been holed up here, trying to avoid further bombardment, waiting it out. And as we were about to embark out, we got a message from you.
Well, as you know, we do fight against this area, but we know that you guys aren't enemies.
What do you fight for?
Freedom.
From?
Etheria.
Exactly. All it takes is a white flag.
But I don't trust these people.
I don't either.
I
Big
personally
guns?
fight for the Abyssians, is what I like. I like the way they roll. But we all have the same enemy.
We might need to make them our allies for now. They did let us pass.
They're very strong, too. They have a lot of machinery.
That's what I'm afraid of.
A lot of metals and gears. I don't like it, but what we're up against is worse.
The guy that was dropping the bombs, my party has heard of him before. Some of them have seen him.
Where?
He was caged and tortured. He's apparently he has access to a lot of knowledge from the gods. He's able to build things. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention, but now it's important.
Seems to
stop
follow.
it.
Scratch.
Oh.
He seems to be a follower of Ayun.
Okay. We don't have that many religious people here.
I did take down one of their dropships, but there's so many of them. I hope that doesn't make us their enemies. They did wrong me.
They won't know it's you.
They won't know it's me.
That's what Gina tells them.
We'll have to kill it.
What did I do?
Nothing.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
joke.
Okay. She looks at you.
It was him.
Okay.
Georgina did not like that.
Georgina disapproves.
Hubert approves.
I always love doing that as like some sort of action, and it just says one person approves, everybody else disapproves.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you suggest we do?
There's no point in fighting. I mean, we're all powerful. We could probably take out a lot of them, but they'll eventually get us. They've got a line of soldiers from here all the way to Dakala.
Both sides are very distracted right now with each other. If there's an end game, maybe we could be the surgical tool that ends it.
Possibly.
But it looks like the same thing happened to the city that Molly went to. I don't know if you were outside when the bombs fell.
I was not. I was inside. I was.
Resting in bed.
Well, the bombs started over there, and then they came here about minutes later.
Started where? This is me.
Wherever Molly went. Molly and Ifan, they went to that. Did they go to Geisdale?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where the bombs were.
No. So the
Oh.
bomb started where you guys, the city you guys are in.
Yeah, but we saw bombs way off in the distance
Yeah.
where Molly went in her comet.
No, the other way, towards Dakala.
Oh, okay.
Dakala was being bombed as well.
Never mind. Dakala was bombed first. That's how me and my allies were able to leave, because we saw them coming. Can't really do much against the department.
Alright.
But we came back as soon as we could.
Glad you're here.
You have any bird magic that could take us away?
Bird magic, yeah.
They're ravens.
Oh, right, Draven the Raven.
Thank you.
They're like crows.
But not.
The only thing I can do is call upon its dark power to imbue my attacks with greater strength, grant me flight, form a pocket dimension around myself.
So Molly's the only one that can really, fly fast.
Mali is, yes. She is very powerful in that instance. I can fly fast by myself, and so can she, but in terms of actual multiple transportation, we're not good at that.
Would it be bad if we went deeper into the catacombs?
I mean, we're already this far. Seems like the bombs stopped and structures are holding.
Yeah, they're waiting us out.
Do they know we're here?
They know there's more.
Roll a persuasion check.
That is 25 again.
So you suggest we surrender then?
Yeah, because you're not surrendering to an enemy. You're just surrendering to a not as bad group for now.
We'll be disarmed.
You don't need weapons when you have Aether.
Looks over at his son. Well, ready to be a prisoner?
No,
Neither am I.
but I'm ready to fight back.
Well, they know that we came from the city, and they're allies with us now.
Maybe we fight for them for a while.
I would like to meet with their leader. If we can manage that meeting, I will accept whatever happens.
I could send a message to her on your behalf.
Yeah, right now we could.
Or if you have your own.
I'd like to speak with her personally.
Okay. We don't know how she'll get in here alone. She'll probably bring a group with her.
I'll meet with her somewhere. It'll make it easier for the both of us.
Okay. going to do that. Send it.
What do you want me to tell her?
Yeah, we need to know exactly. We don't need to waste more spell slots.
And I'll send exactly what she tells me, or he tells me. Sorry.
Zephyr goes.
Momo goes.
Oh.
Bumble's not making that noise.
But I'll cast it, and
Bumble
I'll
there?
just. And I'll,
No.
No, he's
Where's he? I forget.
he was right under the bombs, unconscious, when he cut over to us.
Yep.
Surrounded by bones. I don't know.
All right, sir. 25 words. I'll repeat after you. I'll cast it.
Hello.
Hello.
This is a message from Draven.
This is a message from Draven.
Who is Drake?
Leader of this city.
Leader of the city.
Please meet me
Please meet
in the fields behind the city.
in the fields behind the city.
That is the most opportune place.
That is the most opportune place.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
How do I know this isn't a trap?
Sure hope it isn't.
Sure hope it isn't.
I'll bring a platoon with me,
I'll bring a platoon with me.
but I'll have them sit a little ways away.
I'm sitting with me. Oh, sir.
Then you respond with same lol.
Same lol. LOL. Me too.
For real.
For real, for real. Quite literally. On cap. No cap.
On job?
Woo!
Get back in.
You're ridiculous, Eli. Eli, sure. So. Alright.
Do you want us to come with you? We'll stay a little ways back.
That would be really nice, yes.
Might want to bring Gramps too. He'd be good.
Oh, don't worry, he's coming too. I am? Yes, you are. Great.
Don't forget your pipe.
And never go without it.
How's your wound?
The old guy?
Yeah, isn't that why?
No,
Punched me? Oh, different guy?
this is the Gramps. This is the guy that you destroyed his skin.
Yep, with his acid.
Yeah, I was like, someone has your wound.
Oh, that guy, yeah. Good as new.
I'll investigate it.
You leave outside and you look back at him. Make a medicine check.
Medicine check? Okay. Where's that medicine? Oh. 4.
He's covered in a lot of bandages. He's covered in clothing. You're not quite sure what is healed, what isn't healed. If those bandages are ceremonial or if they're medical. You just know he's got a lot of bandages on him.
I'm glad you're doing good, Gramps.
That's the plan. This is an old human man. He looks like he's probably in his, 80s. Guy's pretty old, but still ripped. Okay. So, skipping ahead a little, you guys start to gear up and head on out. Who is going over there specifically?
I am.
Does.
I'll move, brother.
Rest of the party then. Okay.
Full party.
Do it.
Full party.
Yeah, full party, yeah.
Full party, full party.
Zephyr, you stay behind and protect these.
What do you say that?
I will. I'm always here protecting them. As he hobbles along.
Yeah. You have wings!
Stop it! I'm in charge here. You heard him.
Aw. Not
Oh,
the
you
kid.
poor thing. Are you okay?
Yeah. Do you have a healing potion you can hand me, or? Oh.
I started going through my books.
Nothing that can fix that wound.
Ah. Well. That's all right. I'll make do. Oh.
Hey, I met a guy once that had that all over his body. It took him years.
Oh no.
Well, a long time.
Did he die?
Yes.
I knew it. I'm gonna die. Dad.
You're not going to die. You'll just be in pain for a while.
But I saved you, Dad. I saved you.
You saved yourself, yes. I saved you.
We saved each other.
Sure.
You've grown a lot.
What are you talking about?
I miss Mom.
Okay.
Aren't you married to Mally?
I'm not married to Mally. I'm not married to anyone.
Is she okay? Is she gonna be alright?
I don't know.
Isn't she their mother?
No.
Stepmother.
You should find a girl that liked crows, so you'd be Raven and crows.
What are you talking about?
Let's just go.
He's so done.
While putting on armor.
And as we're going back, or owls.
Enough with the birds!
Maybe some bees.
Ooh, the birds and the bees.
I mean the Penguin Lord.
The Penguin Lord? That'd be powerful.
That'd be awesome.
Lord of the Flies.
That was too far.
So, heading to that backfield, you see that there is a platoon there, flags up, waving. You see that there is Zumon flags, there was Therian flag, or not Therian, Axian flags. They're there, and there is a table with 2 seats at it, probably about like 100 yards away from them.
Should we stay equal distance away on our side?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. I can throw my spear miles.
Alright. Wish me luck.
Speak well.
Starts to walk forward, and you're seeing him in better light now that it's midday, wearing a large, large cloak that travels down to the bottom, almost dragging behind him a little bit, just covered in raven feathers. If you held it out, it would look like wings. Pale skin, looks fit, doesn't look like thin or skinny, but just kind of pale skinned. You see his hair is pulled back into kind of a bun, messy. Best case scenario, he kind of looks like Eren Yeager, season 4. Hidden.
So while they walk over there, I already talked to Eli about this, but I'm gonna kind of tell Cal how if this goes sour, I'm going to make a cloud of my gas and condense it to somewhat kind of small area. And he's gonna do the rest with his aether and
And turn
basically
into a spear.
into a spear. But so when he throws it at something, it'll do his damage
And then explode
and then
into
explode and cover the area with my cloud.
I like it. Are you working on that right now?
So while they're walking over there, I'm kind of whispering about it to them.
Okay. Are you going to start working on that right now, though?
Could, but that could seem really threatening.
It could be.
So we'll wait on it.
Okay, we'll wait. Okay.
It shouldn't take too long.
Goes over and sits down. Starts talking with the woman that you guys saw previously with the staff. And she's continuing to talk. And do any of you guys have the observant feat? Don't believe you do.
No.
Okay. With observant, you'd be able to read lips. You don't have observant, do you?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Crazy. I have enormous ears, though, so I could probably pick that out.
You know, just to be silly,
You can enhance it with your aether.
go ahead and roll for a perception check at disadvantage.
You can enhance it with aether.
What is that? 16 and a 14. Okay, so 14. So that'll be 27.
27. You're getting bits and pieces from her. The only little bits you get. Let's see.
I told them that Cooper's telling Cal right now about if things go sour, we'll do a spear thing where I give you gas and you throw it. Explosion.
I don't want to take out Birdman.
Well, basically into the platoon.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you get a few phrases here and there. None from him, only from her, because his back is turned to you. And you're just seeing her mouth move, and you're only able to catch little bits in here and there. Mainly, you're hearing in your eyesight, just trying to figure out what they're saying. There's one thing that you get from her. A single word that is the most striking is Erebus. Another word you get is balance, harmony,
Like her.
and surrender.
Oh.
Those are the words that you catch.
She seems to be talking about balance, harmony. And the first word you said was
Erebus.
Erebus, yeah.
What's Erebus?
Erebus. I think it's where she's from. Or it's the vehicle she drove here. I'm really not sure. Some kind of a plane? I don't know. I'm just an elephant guy.
Who are these people?
You have no idea. She has no identifying markers on her of a civilization, a city, a place where she's from. Nothing. The only thing you see is she has a large draped cloak, kind of the hood back. It looks like it's made out of some sort of like purplish leather that is well worn. The large staff that is slung onto her back. She has pointed ears, dark skin, and really short, like a short bob kind of haircut, and an eye patch.
I don't see Erebus on the map.
Isn't that the school? Okay, I'm like, it's not on the map. Oh, wait. That's funny.
Catching up. She looks younger. She looks like she's maybe in her like mid-20s.
Can I do a history check? Have I read anything about Erebus?
You have not.
None of us have.
Nope.
I have. Just now.
Yeah, none of us have. I think valid.
Anything else, Doc?
Villa and
That's all I can make out. They're not. They don't seem to be angry with each other, so I think it's going well. I like that she's talking about balance and harmony.
see if
she's
you both
Jewish.
stand up, kind of give a nod to each other, start to walk back. She's asking for a representative from you all.
A smart one or a talker?
Beats me.
Well, if we want a smart one, I guess I'll come.
A smart one, really.
Right.
He's the charismatic one.
All right.
I have a tendency of messing things up.
Hey, don't be down on yourself.
Virgian and I were just...
Can I go?
No.
You said only one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you talk like that? Are you mocking her? That's rude.
He comes back. Can I go?
Can I go too?
It's like the baby.
Yeah.
Me.
Who wants to go to the resort and hotel? Me. Mother, I would love to go.
Let's go to the Four Seasons.
Mother dearest, I would very much love to go.
Well, Kyle, you speak for us, so...
Okay.
I trust you. You've grown. You've aged in this last year.
Grown a lot in the past 5 years.
You have grown.
Wise. You're 5 now?
I don't know. It's kind of mixed up. I've had multiple different lives.
He doesn't know how to count.
I'm this many years old.
5.
Yeah.
Yep, that many years old.
If I'm this many.
Okay.
Me alone, or are you coming with me?
I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Both start to walk down.
So why do they want to talk to me?
They want a representative of one of the people they met.
Okay.
And sits down, and you see she's sitting there, very poised, and she kind of looks over her shoulder and almost like walking out from the shadow itself from the chair, just steps out. You see a leg, 2 legs, and just kind of pushes up a jacket kind of onto the shoulders a little bit, turns the head, and you see a white furred tabaxi, bits of silver in the actual fur, kind of near the hairline a bit. The ears kind of notched out. You see both of his eyes are a bright purple with kind of a spiraled pattern into it. And who are you?
I am Kalandor.
Galandor.
This
Pleasure.
one isn't it this one that saved us from the plant ether guy? We were all caged up by an ether guy.
Oh, the Earth Aether guy?
Yeah. It was
Yes.
him, right?
This is one of the guys.
I've met you before.
You have?
Yes, I was in Axiom when the meteors fell.
Ah, from the cage.
Yeah, big Minotaur.
Yes, I remember you. You were kind of helpless.
Yeah, in the moment.
Right. So, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm trying to find peace with these guys because they're against Etheria like us.
Ah, I see. So, in all honesty, I'm not really against that area. I'm more so wanting to use their developmental land and their technology.
Yes.
But we are helping with this war effort.
Against Etheria.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm saying there's no point in fighting these guys because they're fighting Etheria as well. And they could be.
However, something that is concerning, as he goes ahead and crosses his legs and a chair of shadow just appears. Big ol' ostentatious back, looks like a throne, just sits back into it. There is a problem though. These people here are known to house a, what would they call the sage? A matron or patron of the elements. That.
The fire one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And we do know that she has her own allegiances to, not Ethereal, to the old ways. But she still is a leader of Ethereal. You do understand why we would have trepidations of this, yes?
Yes, with one person.
Good. Well, the rest of the city is controlled by her.
Kind of.
I understand they have a council, yes, but the rest of it is controlled. So, we have just questions.
Answer question away.
Good. What is your military force?
I'm with my group. You'd have to ask Draven here.
Draven, what is your military force? It's sustainable, but we have some powerful allies. Nothing that it can't destroy an entire nation, but powerful. Good. I sure would hate for any of them to die. They seem like good allies. Now will you pledge allegiance to our cause and no longer serve Etheria and your own goals and serve our goals? I can't promise that.
Their goals are just freedom. They don't want to be prisoners. They want to be able to fight for themselves.
Yes, but they're also war profiteering.
We'll fight the bad guys. That's our job.
And we are certain they're not bad guys?
I'm certain that my group is not bad guys. I'm certain that this man...
We will try not to be the bad guys. Only to the people that pay us to fight against the people they don't like.
I'm just listening from afar.
Have you attacked the Dreadgate?
It is under siege, yes.
That's where a lot of their technology is held.
We are aware. We have other people handling that.
The dragon.
He is part of it.
I'd like to meet him one day. So,
My son is a strapping young man. And you're getting a better look at him now. His eyes, they look like there are scars kind of over both of his eyes, like they were trying to scratch them out, but just so happened to fail in that endeavor. He's seen a lot of combat, you can tell. He is very addled, a bit older, but still strong. He's got a large cloak on that just kind of drapes off the back. His left hand has this clawed gauntlet on it, with like a red gem in the middle of it. He's got what looks like some sort of like scimitar just attached to his hip. It doesn't look like it's too ornate, not too extravagant, but it does look like it has some power. And you can almost see some sort of large handle just kind of peeking out from behind the cloak.
I am only trying to ascertain if they will be good allies. I think you will be helpful, but will you be helpful in all of this? Will you actually help us out to no longer be an enemy?
Well, me and my crew are already planning to fight Etheria alongside you.
Good. I'm very glad to hear that, actually.
And Draven has kids. I'm guessing he doesn't want to be on the battlefield 24/7 and not in a jail cell.
I would not like to be that way.
But he's an honorable man.
I would like to be there for my children. My 2 boys. Good. I have raised many kids in my days, and I very much would not want to be without them. So, you say you just want to fight for us against Etheria, yes? But not be a prisoner. Not be a prisoner.
Lotus got they started getting impatient and started walking up towards the conversation.
Okay. As he's continuing to talk, he sees the woman look up and notice, and he also looks up and notices you walking up.
Yes, please, come further. And what is your name, warrior?
Lotus Nadell.
Vodos Nidel. Pleasure to meet you. Now, what are you doing here?
At the moment, trying not to be killed.
Good. We don't want to be killed either. That's not very conducive to anyone's health.
Yeah. From the little bits I've been able to see and hear, you're trying to convert us to your cause.
In a sense, yes.
I once did have myself attached to a cause, and Etheria is the one who destroyed it.
Good. So you are for us.
I'm not against you.
Roll a persuasion check, Vodos.
Okay. Natural 20. What do I have to get as bonuses here? 27 total.
Wow.
Very commendable. Well, I think that if you can speak for the rest of them and what they are saying,
I don't believe I can. I've only recently joined them as
I met him
circumstances
yesterday.
required.
if you can all pledge your loyalty to this cause, I do not ask for your loyalty forever. But you can keep that. I don't want it. But I do want your loyalty in this endeavor. Want to make sure we're not going to be attacked as well.
Oh, of course.
Good.
It's against my oath to backstab.
Good. Well then, what about you, owl man?
Just points up at you. I know you're a bit far away, but just points up at you.
I'll fly over and soar over there. Land.
Am I certain you're not going to attack us?
Well, what did my brother say?
He said it's against his oath.
Oh, I'm with him.
Good. Go away.
I go like, I'm like go away.
I take it he speaks for the rest of them.
Yes.
Good. Well then. Glad to know you are all okay.
I do have a question, though.
Yes.
What is your cause, your end goal?
My end goal. Well, we are wanting to progress this area a little bit more. Take over some aspects, mainly their technologies, and implement it into our own.
What do you plan to do with spirits?
Spirits? We don't have Aether, so no idea.
Neither does Simon.
He is a war-crazed gentleman this way here. And a little stupid.
He's my dad.
You're a creation of him.
So are my siblings.
Interesting.
And you see Sage get a little uncomfortable in her chair.
Told you I was a slave.
You're a slave, but yet your father is one of our enemies.
It's mine, me too. I know exactly how to get to him.
Roll a persuasion check again.
That's another 22. It's 2 natural 20s. So, persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
It's 29.
29. That was Katame.
Good time to grin.
Good. Well then. Seems like we're allies. Pleasure. My name is Katame, and you will all be our allies, and I will make sure that you will not attack us. We will not attack you. If you try to attack us, we will probably kill you all.
Sounds normal.
And I would have walked up by this time too, so I'm just kind of there with the group.
Oh, hello, Elephant Man.
Katame. It's a powerful name.
Thank you.
Rings a bell. I don't know why.
No idea. Well then. Happy to help.
Sits up out of the chair and it just disappears into darkness.
I think drinks are on order.
I think so too.
See Sage kind of scoots her chair back, sits up. My name is Sage Xylocent. I'm a member of this court, if you'll call it that. Opens up her bag. Puts out 2 tankards. And you see Katame walk forward and just pass his hand over and they just fill up with some sort of liquid. Takes one of the cups.
Who will take the other?
You want to take it?
I'll take it.
To our good health.
For good health and balance.
And balance.
And I kind of sniff it first.
He's just straight drinking it. Go ahead and make a perception check on this using scent.
Perception, 30. No. Yeah. 32.
Riddled with poison, just the word. No, this is
Drink.
actually really good ale. Like really good stuff. Like this is
So-
refined.
Take a big swift of it. And, oh, you bring the good stuff.
Of course.
Well then, just tosses it behind him and Sage grabs it, puts it away in her bag again. Cup, please. Thanks. Puts it away. Can we get going now?
Yes, we will get going. Pleasure to meet you all. There's other places I must be. Please treat Sage like you would any other. Good girl.
Stop touching my head. He takes a large bow, and you see it just sinks into the ground and just vanishes.
The guy knows how to make an exit.
And an entrance.
Yeah.
All right. Takes out her staff and just. You see vines start to wrap around the table and just break it apart, absorbing into the earth. We're done. Starts to walk on over, back to her group.
So what should we do?
What do you want to do?
Don't you want us to fight for you?
He does. I don't care what you do, really. If you fight with us, don't get in our way.
You too. Let's
Yeah.
go.
You're well equipped. So,
You're saying that as she's already walking away from you.
and goodbye.
She looks like she's probably like in her young 20s. Looks like she's not super old or anything. She's been around for a little bit of time.
A swig of wisdom will go a long way on that one. The youth, am I right?
Oh, these younglings.
I thought we were around the same age.
No,
Oh.
we were created much different times.
Oh.
He's a year older than you at best.
Okay.
That's a lie compared to our time here on Earth.
Yeah, that is a bit.
It's like a whole fourth of our life.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's a long time. Georgina, don't believe him. We're all created around the same time, albeit there has been months in between our births. But we're not babies.
You're a baby.
Cal, what is wrong with you?
You're a wonderful puppy. Love it.
He's trying to get under your fur.
You're under your ears.
Cal,
Sorry.
thank you. He just continues to walk away. He's walking away. Every step he's taking is leaving like a bit more of a sizzle than it did before. Kind of almost igniting into like little embers on each of these plants.
We need him angry. That's why. It's much more stronger. He's angry.
Well,
So what do you guys want to do? You guys want
what? Yeah, what do we do?
to join the battalion? What do you want to? What do you have any suggestions, Draven? You're gonna stay here,
Probably stay here
rebuild.
as much as I can.
Looks like your castle's trying to rebuild.
Yeah, that's part of my power. Holding it together.
You're doing a good job of that.
I kind of like tap him on the shoulder. A little bit of it fades away in the distance.
By the way, this is probably pretty obvious, but that big arm was in the cemetery. If you need to help find your son.
Okay. I'll go for my son. The rest of you, what are you gonna do?
I thought that we were gonna jump on the road together and do something. So I don't know.
I have no plans other than keeping the peace here.
So we don't know the Katami's end goal. We know these people are clearing a path, but we don't know what the game plan is. Maybe.
Well, keep rebuilding, of course. Maybe this time make it more secretive.
Kind of hard when it's a giant castle. He starts to take a few steps before jumping and open up his arms. Turn into a bit of like shadow and just
Ramps is gonna walk all the way home.
So you want to follow the girl?
I think we should.
Think
Just
so.
until we know more.
Agreed.
Well, it depends on the next stop, right?
Were you gonna start killing civilians also?
No.
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 I had to think about it.
Not unless they are.
That's what they're doing.
Not
Now,
unless
now
they
you
are
know why I
heroes.
said what I said when I was talking to them. I'm not against you. That doesn't mean I'm going to be for you. And that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah, I fight for justice. I won't kill innocent people. I will kill civilians if they deserve it.
Look, I'm still
You
kind
know-
of hurt from yesterday. We're gonna go sleep somewhere.
Yeah. Draven left.
He did.
I want to go to the cemetery. That's probably where he went.
Okay.
Let's go.
Is the army around the castle withdrawing now?
No.
No, they're staying there.
They're staying there for now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to the cemetery. See if Draven's there.
You head on over to the cemetery. On your way there, it is. There's a lot of carnage here, a lot of craters, but you do see that there is, like, kind of broken into one of the walls. There is a bomb. It looks like it never ignited. It is just stationary. You can do something with that, or you can leave it alone. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, how big is it?
It is what the wall,
The bomb.
the bomb, pretty big. It's probably about the length of like Hubert's body.
Okay.
Trying to disintegrate it.
That might blow it up. I could try to petrify it inside out.
Yeah, you can shatter it.
I'll just leave it there. I'm gonna try that.
You're gonna shatter it?
I'm gonna try to petrify it inside out.
Easy enough.
Okay, we should be fine.
We could turn it into a statue.
I'll look around for more too.
Okay. Yeah, that's the only one that was like a bomb that never went off.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, going over through, you see there is a bit of raven's feathers that are just kind of scattered around here. There, you just see him. He's just on his knees, just head in his hands, just looking like he's in pain.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
put my hand on his shoulder.
What do you want?
I'm here for you.
Leave this place.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I'll look for him.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Aether.
Okay.
Try to find him. I'm gonna try to find him. I know he was a creep, so I'm gonna be looking for any source of necrotic, maybe even divinity. Just I know he was into that stuff.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
This would be a control and a power.
Okay. That's trying to have 3 for control. And 18 for power.
Okay. 18 control, you said?
18 power, 93 control.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just you and him.
In 1,000 feet, turn left.
Can I put divine sense into that?
Yeah. I'll just allow that.
Any fiends undead?
No creatures. No.
No creatures. Any spirits?
No spirits.
No spirits. I'm not sensing anything. Did he have any connections? You'd think his body would be. I'll look around for his body.
You start looking around, there's piles of bones. Old bones. A lot of them look like they're rotting away. Some of them look like they are perpetually in a state of decay. But there's a lot of bones here. Some of them have like some flesh attached to them, but majority of it, no. Just bones everywhere. Just jutting out from the ground. Some of them in like, you see there is large remains of what was like the giant pillared arm that is kind of falling away from itself. Held together primarily with Aether.
Well, you know, he could still be alive. He wasn't in the necromancy stuff.
It's always possible.
And he had that spirit too. Powerful one.
Yes. I sure hope he's okay.
You know, if anyone could find him, it'd be his brother.
Probably. I don't want him to leave.
So the reason we originally came here was me and my party member are ready to go to the lake.
This might be a bad time.
It's the only time now, so
I'll come back
and then everything happened.
are you doing, sir?
I'm enjoying my pizza.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. My bad. I'll hold the council meeting. We'll test your abilities. What about the rest of them?
They're new. And one of them's already cleansed. Right? Isn't Desmond already cleansed?
Desmond?
Yeah, he finished his journey.
Yeah, he's done with his.
Yeah, he already did the lake.
And Vodos already has
He's
clean
not.
spirit metal.
Votus is not cleansed,
He's not
but
cleansed.
he's done with his.
No, I
Or no,
haven't
he's not
done.
done.
I have village of nothing other than just kind of walk around and somehow have this ridiculous shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't had any of the training
That's right.
we've had. We stopped right when we were about to.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, Votus would still have 2 more to do.
Dawes ready.
Da and Cal are ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Georgina, we've only done one.
Yes, both of you have only done 1.
There's 2 more we have to do.
3 more you have to do.
Jeez.
No, they've done 2. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
You've only done 1. You didn't train at the
Oh, right.
Mount Saphius.
You didn't. Because of a cooldown.
Oh, I did stuff.
You did self-training,
Yeah.
but you did not train with them.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat on my side.
There might be another.
Though I've done
training.
mostly self-training, but no direct training with anyone.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Okay.
So before we leave the cemetery here, I go up to Draven and say, allow yourself to feel the pain, but know you are not defined by it. Just as the sun shines on a rainy day, joy will come again.
Who are you?
And I'm already leaving.
Okay. I'll take it to heart. Best he can. What's the plan?
Guess we're waiting for that council meeting then.
Yeah, we're in the waiting
The
room.
army's not leaving, so.
Listening to the elevator music. I'm flipping through a magazine.
At some point, Hubert comes over and be like, "Hey, I think I'm ready too."
No, you're not.
You've only done one.
Do you have any like aether steroids or something I could take? to speed it up?
Aethroids, yes. Forgot
You
about
just hold the
those.
reactor.
Yeah.
Who has that?
Ephon.
That's right. Ephon has the core. Which the core is not powered really. It's just a dormant core.
But it can be powered.
Can be, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Waiting for that council meeting, I guess.
Okay.
Right? Anything else you guys want to do? Because the army's staying here, so we can't really do much.
I'll go to that old man,
Mhm.
and I'll go ahead and ask
He's
him
making
if
his way
there's any like aether training areas near this area, like we would train at.
We can help you, but you'd have to stay for a while.
Like how long?
Depends how long you are.
I'll just talk to the others.
Right.
And that would count as a training spot.
Yes.
Yeah, but it would be like months,
Mhm.
at least.
I mean fast.
So what's the plan, guys?
Since we gotta let Draven relax first, I guess we can just long rest. I
Okay.
think we can all use that.
Yeah, I'll allow a long rest. Ah.
That was perfect.
Every time.
And we get level up, right?
Is that blood?
Is that blood?
No.
No, never mind. I don't. Hey, take a long rest. Abram, high or low?
Hi.
He has to level up.
Hey, let's go.
Now, do you remember how to level up?
It's been a while.
Can't believe we're level 20 already.
No, you're level 14.
This is the first level that Uber's gotten.
Oh, nice.
Or wait, we went from level what?
11 to 12.
Okay, I thought you said 14. I'm like, hold on 1 second.
I did. I was kidding.
Okay, I just gotta make sure, Jordan.
What's my head then?
It's a D6.
D6, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But I have tough.
You do have tough, which adds an extra 1,
2.
3.
4.
As for first, you need to see those.
Hmm?
It's just plus 2 every level.
It's a plus 2.
Oh, okay.
8. Yes.
I rolled a 1.
Max.
You take half.
You reroll 1s for health.
There's a 5. So 7.
Yeah.
From 102 to 109. Let's go.
Let's go.
We get a feat.
Yes, and 6 level spells.
A fate, a 6th level spell, or a either a feat or a ASI. Yeah. It's up to you guys to choose which one you want.
11.
Ooh. My back. Oh, my neck. My neck. My back.
No.
Okay.
What else? Huh?
No.
Okay.
Class. I mean, I only get 1 6th level spell. Get to learn one, right?
I believe so.
Oh, jeez. There's a lot. Wait. Already had a 6th level spell. I already have 6th level spells. I just get another one.
Oh, yeah. You just get an ability to write this in. I'm done. I just took Great Weapon Master.
Nice.
That's fast.
Martial classes are easy.
That's fair.
So
What's the feat that helped me?
I think it's so I've taken. I'm just trying to double check my feats of what I have taken so far.
Have you taken Warcaster?
Okay.
Yes.
Heavy Armor Master. I have Sentinel. At this point, I might as well just take Shield Master because it kind of makes sense.
Shield Master is great. Cal has it.
Shield Master is pretty good.
Gives you evasion.
Well, the whole joke of it is I sometimes use 2 shields at once.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
I
feat
don't
that
know
lets you
how that
concentrate on 2
actually
spells?
affects anything. But
What?
What's the feat that lets you concentrate on 2 spells?
I think it's called like split focus or something like that.
Split focus.
I think.
We just call it that.
I don't remember what it was called, to be honest. There is one though that is a feat for that. Like twin concentration, something like that.
It's not an official one, but it's one that we've
I thought there was one though.
used. I don't think so.
I thought there was an official one.
There's Warcaster, which lets you concentrate better.
Yeah, no, I know that one.
Arcane
to 6 level.
Yeah.
That one would be nice for her.
You've been nice. Your palms are falling.
No, it doesn't go that far.
500 feet.
Yeah.
You're like 500 feet away. Something like that.
But we teleport you days away.
What's magic charm?
Weird.
Stun beam.
Now, I could be funny. And I
Okay,
could take Inspiring Leader.
that would be funny.
Ooh, you could take elemental item. That would ignore resistance to all the acid damage you do.
So, you can't have more than one style of fighting styles.
I believe you
Correct.
can.
You can only choose one. If you're a fighter, you get to choose 2 later.
Yes, but feat-wise, you can only choose one.
Okay. So I 100% would only have my interception fighting style. I can't swap it over.
You can swap it, but you can't have more than one.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, every
Like,
level
I
you
have
can
two at the
choose it.
same time. I was looking at fighting initiative and wondering if I could do that or not, but yeah.
Okay, Jonah. If I took elemental adept,
Yes.
would that count towards my aether acid also?
No, because that's specifically for your spells.
Just spell.
Yes.
Flawless.
Join being lame.
I'm not being lame.
Are there any Aether feats we could take?
Aether feats.
Yeah.
That is something else. So, I can allow you guys to learn an Aether ability that you want to learn, that you guys are already training in. Master it, and that will be your feat. Something that you're able to just pull out of your pocket quick is a powerful ability, is ability that you have at your disposal whenever you want to use it. Will still drain your abilities, will still drain power from you, but does not require a roll.
You can use that.
That's cool.
Or you can take an ability score improvement.
Or
18 cone.
That's tempting.
There you go.
I'm fine with what I chose.
What did you choose?
Just Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
So now when I add damage, it'll be plus 17 total items.
I like it.
But now I only have a plus 8 to hit.
Yes. Because you take a penalty of 5 to add 10 damage.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And I get an attack bonus section.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
I was like, it's basically an Aether ability at that point.
I'd allow that. It'll be used in conjunction with Aether.
Well, you've been working on different types of your acid, but you've only mastered one, so you just master another since you've worked on the others.
Didn't I master just flesh damage?
Just flash.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you could do like armor destruction now,
Or aether.
or Aether.
Or aether barrier.
I'll take the Shield Master feat because it sounds really funny for me.
Shield Master. Perfect.
Yeah. So if you take the attack action on a turn, you can use the bonus action to shove, which is really funny if I do repulsion shield after doing a shield smash. And then if you aren't incapacitated, you can use shield AC bonus to dex saving throws made against spells or powerful effects. And if you're subjected to an effect that allows a dex saving throw to only take half, you can use a reaction instead of taking none, but you do interpose the field between yourself and the source. Although, how would that work when I have 2 shields? How would I just be like A bastion.
Basically, yeah.
My shield.
You'd basically be a bastion.
Could I take up 2 squares instead of 1, and you're making a cone attack behind me?
No.
No.
You're big, you're not that big.
Well,
It would be
you can do a
iconic,
reaction.
though.
You know how every time someone hits you, you do a reaction.
The big shield boy just making a wall behind him with just no flames through allowed.
That would be
Like
funny.
the-
did that once.
Huh?
I did that once.
You did that twice.
Oh, the dragon.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
The dragon's only.
Yeah.
Tried
It was either that or I took Charger, but I don't think Charger really works well in this instance.
Well, it's just a reaction to when someone hits you, you just burst from your mouth.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It doesn't have to be in their mouth.
That's not They just tuned
Or-
into that. That sound crazy.
What?
They just randomly tuned into what you just said. That would sound crazy.
Not in their mouth, just all over them.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Don?
I'll
You'll
I'll go ahead and master my aether gas breaking down aether barriers.
Okay. I like that.
So now I could do flesh and I could do aether barrier.
Okay. There's a high possibility I will forget about that.
I'll have it written down.
Good. Just want to make sure that it's all remembered.
Don't lie to him later. Make sure you actually text it to him a week in advance.
Thank you. I still won't read it.
Cars and nice. Aether gas.
Never that.
Which one?
You're laughing.
It's dumb.
Yeah, it's the reason.
Uh,
What are you doing, man?
I
you
could
have to go down
see if there's
to
anything
do
that's
this.
enticing. I'm thinking about doing that Aether one.
You don't have to roll.
Adav's tried so many things. What does he pick?
You can master that thing you tried before, the tentacle whip thing. You can steal people's aether or give them aether.
Did you transfer aether from one person to another? So let's say like I'm really running low on aether, but like the enemy has a crap ton. You just be like, like just recharge me. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Where it drained their vitality and gave. Was it healing or was it buff? How do we do it?
It was a buff.
So I was able to charge your Aether.
With
Taking
Desmond.
it from. Was it Desmond?
And then you gave it back to Desmond.
Yeah.
And you didn't spend any aether to do that.
What do we call that?
I don't know. Balance of aether. I don't know. That's what it'd be.
So if I master the aether,
Aether rebalancing.
Joan, if I master the aether barrier,
Destruction, yes.
how exactly would that work? Like,
That would be something that in your deployable gas, you'd be able to change its composition to do.
this is just what it does, and then
Yeah.
I roll it normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now you have two options.
Well, let's say I wanted to be like, oh, I'm gonna try breaking down their armor. Would I have to roll for that, then do a normal roll?
Yeah, aether barrier is different from armor.
Yeah, like so break down the AC if I do their armor.
Yes, the aether barrier breaks down their aether AC,
So then,
makes them more susceptible to taking aether
Which
effects.
does exist. We just haven't encountered it.
Yes.
you haven't fought any aether people yet, or
Not really.
You stay away from each other.
but it'd be strong. It happens.
But if you want a well-rounded one, you can just break down AC as well. Like how it works in Baldur's Gate.
Let me see. So if it did like aether barrier and AC, it just would be it would be less powerful both.
One ability.
One ability.
Yep.
Okay. This would just be aether barrier because it'll be nice to have it once we need it.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Dom?
So the thing that we did before with Desmond and Cal, where I did the thorn, like whip kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But attached to Desmond and
Stole from
drew
him.
Aether from him and gave it to Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Power up.
Jumper
Business.
cables, basically.
Yeah. So can that be a feat, an Aether feat?
Sure.
So how would that work? It would just automatically work, and then
So, if you have two willing party members that are willing to allow you to tweak their power,
Mhm.
I would allow it to work. If it's somebody who is unwilling for that to happen, it would be a contested roll.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. And then I will still have you roll for control, just to see how much you drain from either.
Okay.
But otherwise, doable.
Sounds good.
And Alduin for me just acts as a power buff and more
Basically.
of an aether pool, right?
Yep. He is raw aether.
Cool.
Eli, can you stop chewing so loud? Thank you. He knew I did
What's the
nothing.
bonus he gives me?
Bonus? We'll go to third level up.
Yep.
I haven't chosen a spell, but all these are kind of bad.
Gosh.
You need to take House's Mind Lands.
Which one?
Why are you like this?
Take the Psychic Land spell.
It doesn't exist at all.
It does.
Psychic Lens is a
It's
spell.
super overpowered.
What level is it?
I don't know.
It's like fourth.
There's also a Surge Box.
Really?
Yeah, Rolamis Psychic Lens, 4th level spell. It's better than a 6th level spell. Does 7d6 Psychic, and they're stunned.
That's crazy. I don't have that one.
Oh wait, no, they're not stunned. They're even worse. They're incapacitated.
Yep.
Until your next turn. And you can outcast it to 6th, of course.
Crazy.
It is a little bit less than a Fireball, but it's Psychic.
Interesting. What is that level?
Oh, this is another spell that you can use. Here you go.
Oh, Lloyd didn't see anything that crazy.
Cloud kill.
I have that.
Circle of death.
Circle of Death. Dance Macabre. It's a ghost song.
You can do Chain Lightning.
Dance Macabre's pretty good.
It's a good song. Chain Lightning.
Chain Lightning is also very good.
Circle of Death. The sphere negative
A little bit of invulnerability is nice too.
Glow of Invulnerability, another good one.
Each creature in the area must be constituted. Target takes 8d6 necrotic damage from field save.
Mm-hmm.
You can also learn Hero's Feast.
There's also Disintegrate.
I have Disintegrate.
Oh wait.
Right, I used that on the.
That's right.
I had Phantasmal Killer, but I haven't. I have Mental Prison. I haven't used it yet on anybody.
Yeah, it's hard to find a good time.
Orderlook's Resilient Sphere is another good one.
Sunbeam is good.
Sunbeam's very good.
Does Sunbeam or Circle do more damage?
Sunbeam is concentration, so it's a laser that's 60 feet long.
Alright,
that you go
move it.
zzz, zzz,
Mhm.
and it does 68 and it blinds them
Mm-hmm.
for radiant damage.
Pretty
And
powerful.
Circle Death is just like right here.
And undead have
60-foot radius? That's insane. That could be crazy
on
for
what?
Circle of Death.
Yeah, Circle,
Oh, yeah.
Circle of Death. It's 120-foot just circle of death. Oh, fitting.
Circle of what now?
But that's not an evocation spell. So you'll
That's
still target us.
Necromancer, yeah. Chain Lightning is.
So 6 level spells that are notable.
The Sunbeam is evocation.
Chain Lightning, great. Circle of Death, great.
Chain Lightning's cool.
Mhm.
10d8 lightning damage on a field save.
And it targets multiple.
Fistman's Platinum Shield.
3 bolts leap from target to as many as 3 other targets. Okay, so 4 people total.
Otto's Irresistible Dance, another good one.
Do I just like force them to dance?
Basically. And they can't take any action.
I'd be creative with use those signals as well.
Wall of Ice, another fun one.
They got Wall of Fire already.
Yep. Wall of Fire, I believe, is a 5th or a 4th.
Yeah.
Wall of Ice is 6th.
I think Wall of Ice does 10d6.
Conjure Elemental as well. That's a good one.
Could he do that with his Aether?
Or Conjure a gas one? Probably not.
Oh. Just acid. There's acid methods.
That's a lesser elemental though. Because this one is
It'd be easier to make a monster sheet for it.
Just do. Where's Drummond's instant summon? What is that?
the Habadabada?
Drum midst instant summon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This one, instant summon spell.
Oh, it's from one of the books.
You touch an object weighing 10 pounds or less, whose longest dimension is 6 feet.
Are you filtering by wizard?
Yeah, it's under my class.
Hmm.
Yeah, class is wizard.
Modified Memory is a nice one.
This spell gives
It's a 5th level now.
You get another spell deck?
Probably.
You should take Windwalk.
Wind block. That's cool.
Oh, Instant Summon's from the Player's Handbook.
Hmm?
Instant Summon is from the PHP.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You touch an object weighing 10 pounds or less, whose longest dimension is 6 feet or less. The spell leaves an invisible mark on its surface and invisibly inscribes the name of the item onto a sapphire you use as the material component. Each time you cast the spell, you must use a different sapphire. At any time thereafter, you can use your action to speak the item's name and crush the sapphire. The item instantly appears in your hand, regardless of physical or planar distances. If the spell ends, if another creature is holding or carrying the item, crushing the sapphire doesn't transport the item to you, but instead you learn who the creature is possessing the object and roughly where the creature is located at that moment. Dispel magic or similar effect successfully applied to the sapphire ends the spell's effect.
No.
When would you use that?
Yeah, that is. I use that like once an entire 3-year-long campaign.
And they would dispel magic on it. Eventually.
No, I'll probably just do like Sunbeam. So I used Moonbeam on that other campaign. It was cool.
Because Moonbeam is one that just like boom from the ground, from the sky down. Sunbeam is from your hand outwards.
I just go. Whoa.
Yeah, you basically turn to Iron Man.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll take that one.
Okay. I like it. And with that, what are you guys doing? Wait for the council? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. As the council is awaiting you guys, or as you guys are awaiting the council is what I meant to say, you see the old man just walk up to you guys. He's got a little walking stick with him. Hello again.
Hello.
Waiting for the meeting?
Are you?
No. You may come in. Starts to walk away.
Is there like another way into the castle?
In this area, they found another way.
Oh.
Yeah. Not as grand. They've also cleared away a bit of this tunnel, but the tunnel is still under watch. It's under guard. They are not letting just anybody exit or leave. The castle itself, pretty much in ruins. They're not going to hold meetings there anymore. It's all underground.
That's fine.
But leads you over to a little bit of like a long tunnel that leads into this little chamber. And you see there is a table with council members sitting at it. There is about 2 council members out of the 7 that are missing. One of them you know for sure is Maui.
Is Draven there?
Yes, he is there as well. I'd like to call this meeting into order. Everybody kind of hushes down. It's just you 2 in there.
Okay.
I take it you are all ready to progress to the final stages, yes?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Right.
Right. Where's my son? He's not in the room. Good. All right. Now,
I'm ready too.
there he is. Get out.
Whoever comes with him, I'm ready too.
Disintegrate.
Sunbeam.
Die.
Finger of death.
Power word kill. All I have to do is just hit you with the brick and then power word kill you and you're dead. Right. I need a test of your abilities. Will you help?
Yeah.
Well, man stands up again, cracks his back, throws off his cloak, and you see he's just ripped still. Walks up to each of you.
Hit me with your best shot.
He's looking at both of you.
You want to go first, or you're not really an offensive guy?
Yeah, but I can go first,
Okay.
but I'm going to use you,
Okay.
and then I do my Aether Whip, balance Aether thingy, and connect from him to him. And actually, no, I won't even use you because it's not your test yet. So
Yeah.
I'll just connect to him and draw his power.
Okay.
And I'm just going to charge up as much as I feel like I can hold.
Okay.
And I will charge that into my staff.
You see a little bit of smoke just kind of like leaking out from his mouth.
Okay.
You want it back?
Blows into his hand, and you see he's starting to grab onto something before he just pulls it to the side, and you see it extends into a large spear. Spins it around. Just goes throws it right to you. What are you doing?
I'm just going to block it with the staff.
Vanishes. Reappears in the middle of your chest.
Ow.
And it just... There is now a hole in your chest that's now leaking blood.
Very good.
He's just staring you down.
Okay. So then,
Waiting for your next move.
so I'm going to do that again.
Okay.
Charge up using him. And I'm going to, I don't know if this breaks the rules, but I'm going to channel that into Huza.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, Huza, help me. Take him on. And then I'm going to put the whip on him and give him the Aether.
Are you trying to link with him, or are you just trying to send him out?
I'm trying to link with him, but doing it with drawing the Aether from him, sending it to him, sending it to Huza.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, doable.
Makes sense?
That's very doable.
Do I need to roll for that?
Nope.
Okay. He's willing. He told
Okay.
me.
Oh, okay.
I got consent.
You told me.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
told me.
You told me.
It's right here.
See, it's right here. You told me. You didn't remind me last week though. So.
I circled him too. I even gave you a little
No, you
circles.
didn't remind me last week.
Other seats.
Stop. You're not right. But yeah, you start to power up Huza. Huza grows a bit larger, turning from like just like a regular sized wolf, which are pretty big, to more of the size of like a dire wolf.
And now with that connection, One thing I did before with him when I connected is that we kind of melded flesh. So my
Fusion,
flesh turned
yes.
into like vines and stuff.
Yep, that
So
was
I
the
want-
fusion.
I want to do that, like absorbing him into me.
Okay, you want to create that spirit link? Okay. I'm going to have to roll for Huza, and you're going to have to roll for yourself. This is going to be a control. Both of you guys have, with the effects that you've done with the linking, I'm going to say normally you have to be within about 5 of each other. I'm going to say because you boosted him with your power, with the power you have.
We did 10 before.
Yeah, originally it was 5, and then it became 10. Now we're going to put it to 15. I got a 62.
I got an 83.
Is that within 10? Or 15?
No,
No.
That'd be
that's
77.
77.
Yep, you try to link up with him, and it's not working.
Who's up? We need to do this.
You see who's this starting to grow a little bit weaker, so are you. Let's roll again. Still 15.
Remember the balance.
7.
24. So, no, because that'd be
22, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Too close.
You have one more shot
Alright.
before you both are expanded of energy. 63.
43.
That's 20. There is no spirit link. Both of you are drained. What are you doing?
I still have the lash on dude over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just try to charge up. Is my staff still charged, or did that? When
I'm going to say that was what is allowing you, because you transferred that power to Huza.
Okay.
That's why he grew.
Okay. So then, I still have the link to
Okay.
old guy, pipe guy, and I'm gonna just draw more aether. And a while back when we were first training, I did this thing where I sent out like roots to different objects, and there was like a machine thing, and I caused it to decay. So I used the kind of the light aspect of it to accelerate the decomposition. I'm gonna try to do that
To him?
to him.
Okay. Okay, we can try.
Got a hold of me.
Hi, Julie. Alright.
So seeing that Huza failed me thrice
Who's
again,
that failed you? Yeah.
thrice again. I was rolling perfect. He wasn't rolling right in my lane. So
Okay.
It's all chance.
yeah,
It's all chance, literally.
So I'm actually gonna get a cat after this. I'm gonna like him dog. Cat.
Huza will murder you.
No, you'll roll too low.
You roll way too low. So I'm gonna try to do that and send vines
100.
up to.
I literally rolled 100.
If I roll 100,
That's one.
here it is.
It's 000.
19. All right.
Close enough. Close enough.
100 versus 19, yeah. How did I roll 100? Okay. That is actually pretty good.
So I've got his power. Is that working?
Yep.
Do I need to roll control for that to
Yes,
see
you
how
will.
much I can pull? Control or power?
Both. Because you're just drawing straight from him.
So 19 for the power
Ooh, okay.
and 77.
77. Dang.
77.
Yep. You're starting to draw more power from him. He's not happy with this.
Okay. And then I roll for the vine thing.
Yes. Go ahead and roll for control on this one.
43.
43. The vines reaching out around his ankles. You're just staring down at them. Roll power.
16.
16. And what was your control again?
43.
43. You were just pouring into him. Just trying to decomposition. That's a real word, but you know, we're gonna go with it.
Decomposition. That's a new word.
Yep, decomposition. That's what Nurgle does. He decomposes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Teleportation
you keep trying to do that to him, and so he's just kind of staring at you, just moves his ankle and just breaks the vines.
You must stop.
You've had enough. I understand.
Holds up
And I just
the
bow.
brambled thorn that's attached to his arm.
Pretty good, right?
Are you going to remove it?
Not yet. And then I just flow whatever aether I have left back into it.
That's nice.
And then I let go.
Those are going to leave a mark. We're done.
It's like a dicky.
Like a bunch of little thorn marks, and then turns to you.
It's gonna itch for a while, sorry.
Poison oak.
You sure you want to do this again? Molly's not here.
Let's try it again. Just don't cause anything that will cause explosions and rupture everything.
Okay. So I just want to show you my true power.
Are you going to use explosions?
Well, it's not on purpose. It's just the power after I hit. Usually it leads to a powerful explosion if I go all out.
Walks up to you. Floods in the room. As the smoke starts to clear away, you guys are out in a field somewhere. You look off in the distance and you see
The
this
guy from Under Under.
the city, huh?
The guy from Under Under.
Similar.
Yeah.
And you see the city is in the distance.
I'm going to leave it up to chance. I'll leave it up to the council to decide which weapon comes out.
Up to the council. Oh, your internal council?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to start doing that more often because that limits it.
This would be your sword.
My sword. Okay. Just like last time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to. The purpose of the sword is potentially I want to be able to slice through anything, even divinity. It doesn't have to be matter or dark matter. It could be just a line through space.
Okay, you're summoning it.
Yes.
As you're summoning it, you feel the antlers themselves are starting to angle forward, create a beam of light that you just grasp and pull out a blade of pure energy out from it.
And as I'm making it, it seems to be getting longer and longer, and it's like weirdly long.
Like guts. Okay.
It's like the big sword for Asta.
Just
And it has I have that purple sheen on my skin. It has the same thing throughout the sword.
okay.
And I'll just whack him.
You're just gonna attack him.
Yeah, that's what he wants. So
Okay. Okay, roll for attack.
I am taking the minus for great weapon mastery. So that's gonna be 17 plus 8. So it's 25 to hit.
25 to hit. Okay. That's gonna hit. Yeah. Yeah.
So it was 3d6 when I barely started using it.
Yes.
So what is it now?
I'm gonna call this one 4d6.
46, okay. It's a d8 for my improved by smite. So this is base, no smites.
Yes.
This is 10, 12, 13, 19, plus 17. I want to make sure I get it right.
19 plus 17.
Yeah.
That's 38.
36.
No.
Yes, that's 36 damage.
36 damage. Just cuts into him a bit. You see he blows smoke just barely in time, and it's blocking the sword barely. But the sword is breaking through it and digging into his skin, dealing a lot of damage before he just barely dodges out of the way and scrapes past him.
So what I'm working on with this sword is this is my oath sword.
Okay.
So my whole thing is conquest. So as I'm fighting, I'm using light in my sword to do more like a domination thing. I'm breaking down their spirit so I
Okay.
can control them, kind of thing.
Has a lot of attributes in that one weapon.
So that's the point.
Okay. All right. What are you doing with this? You just struck him.
My extra attack.
What are you doing?
I'll just do my other attack.
Just trying to attack him.
That domination thing is like a thing I want to do later, just not now.
I see.
I'm just letting you know. And then this one is going to be a 22 to hit.
22. That will hit.
And this time I'll do a Wrathful Smite to it.
Okay. That's a little powerful.
A little bit.
Yeah. That one does 53 damage.
53.
Yeah.
On that one strike. Yeah, you strike him again, and the barrier barely kept up. Right as you're like just digging in, the smite boom, bursts through, breaks through the smoke shield that he was making, and you see him just strike and stagger backwards. There's a large gash across him now.
And then with my bonus action, I'll just get my shield ready. It's your turn.
That really hurt. Okay.
Looks over at the council. And they just kind of nod their head. Brings the pipe up. And you see the whole pipe glow super bright. Drops the pipe on the ground. And just blows it out into his hand and extending it outwards, creating this kind of lance-like structure, and just keeps going out, probably a good 5 feet long, before he just extends his arms and just splits off into a bunch of spears. Just blast them forward. They're all launching right at you. What are you doing?
Do I make a dex save?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to use my shield, but I'm going to concentrate my Aether on the front of my body as an Aether barrier.
Okay, easy enough to do.
Can I
And
power that up or anything with a power?
sure, let's try.
That is 18 power. Do I do control?
Nah.
Okay.
You create a pretty strong barrier in front of you. As he sent those forward, blink. They all vanish. In this moment, you sense that they are about to reappear. What are you going to do?
Well, the barrier's on my skin.
Mhm.
That's how. So I'm. I'm going to see if Tyrael can try to stop as many as he can.
Okay. You feel your antlers starting to shift. Okay, in this instant, they are going to reappear, and there is going to be some thorns in you already. You see that there are some spears making the barrier in front of you start to go point out, but not pierce through, but they are attacking you from behind. Tyrael has petrified a few that are falling down, but there's probably about 6 of them in you, all from behind. And they hurt a lot.
How much?
Each spear, let's see, where's my dice at? It's gonna be 7 for the first one. This one's gonna be 13. That one's gonna be 18.
7, 13, and 18?
7, 13, 18.
So 38.
That's a lot of damage on this one. That is... Stop. 35 for that one. is 21. And the last one is 25. They'll just appear into you and vanish.
One of those spirits did 38 damage.
One of them did 38 damage. I rolled very high. He has a plus 12 to the damage itself.
Oh.
I rolled a 12 and an 11. D12s.
Sweet. Still up?
Okay. Looking a little battered.
A little bit.
Okay.
What can you do with your spirit?
As he's like kind of staggering a little bit too.
I'm gonna see if Tyrael can petrify his mouth shut.
Okay, that's going to be a contested roll.
I don't want him using that smoke.
Okay. That is going to be a contested control and power roll.
That's a natural 20 for power, though.
Natural 20, natural 19. And what about control?
That is 78.
I rolled a 70 total.
Dang.
His lips turn a little bit to quartz, making it hard to move his mouth into accurate positions. Didn't seal it, but it's now harder for him to do things. Kind of. All right. That's right.
Is the fight over?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
And then I'll go in for a swing.
Okay. Want to attack?
He's not pulling his punches on me. So. That is 22 to hit.
22 will hit. Barely.
Sweet. I'll Divine Smite this one.
Dang.
Just a level 1. That's... Okay. That's my 2d8 from Divine Smite. Gonna be 72 points of damage.
Dang. He is looking really bad. There is a large gash like into his arm. It seems like the sword passed through the arm. Didn't cut it, but like it just went through it and is now gashed into his side. There was 2 large gashes in him now.
Wait a second. Show me you can transform at least. Oh, that hurt.
What?
Transform.
Oh, sorry. I undo his lips.
Transform. Try to transform with your spirit.
Okay, I've only tried that once.
This is now a good time.
Okay. Yeah, you want to try Tyrael?
I would like to destroy this man.
I know, but he's a good guy.
I would still like to.
Well, a good king doesn't destroy his valuable assets.
If he's an enemy, we destroy.
If he's an enemy in the future, I would love to destroy this man.
Good. We will keep him. Waiting for the moment.
Let's show him how powerful we could be together.
Let's. This is going to be a 10.
Okay.
52.
32.
Nope. That is 20. One more time. 100.
84.
No. That's what is that? 16.
Yeah,
Okay, last time.
last time.
97.
91.
That's within 10.
That is within 10.
As you guys are draining the last of your power, bits and pieces of you are starting to feel like you're draining away. Right as you feel the fusion of his and your fusion of your souls just overlap each other perfectly and combine together. you feel your body starting to rupture. You see parts of your arm growing these spines of black quartz crystals. Your claws start to emerge of black quartz crystal as well. The wings you have emerge out from your back, the leathery ones start to turn also black quartz. Your crown grows large to create this kind of like arced twin crown head with additional crown peaks descending backwards. Spines start to jut out from your back as you grow a bit larger. Your hooves themselves grow claws onto them as well. You have a large tail that is made of black quartz whipping around, bladed. I think you've achieved a fusion.
Sweet.
What are you going to do with this fusion ability?
I think I already beat this guy up a lot, so I'm not going to attack him.
Okay.
But I will... Do I feel stronger with petrification, or do I just feel stronger in general?
Petrification specifically. Because you're drawing in his power, which allows you to use it.
Yeah. From the sky, I'm going to try to have it, because I have to use sword still. So I'm going to have a giant blade pierce through the clouds.
Just from the sky coming down?
Yep.
Okay. Roll for both.
But when I'm summoning it as myself, but I'm going to have, since we're fused, I'm going to have Tyrael petrify it as it's being created.
Okay.
And it's going to fall from the heavens.
We'll do both. Both rolls.
17 for power.
Okay.
And 68 for control.
Little blip in the sky. A monolith of black quartz. Probably maybe like this big in width or diameter. Just ascends from the clouds and crashes in, creating a crater. And it embeds itself into the earth. It is solid, and this is a monolith.
I'll leave that here.
Very good, very good. Ugh.
Now I'll have one land on you.
As you say that, the council members all stand up.
Oh, is it done?
We're done.
Oh, okay. I'll try to drop the fusion.
Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and roll again. This is gonna be a power roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you guys have to get within 10 of each other. If you don't, bad things.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Look at my roll.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
It breaks and shatters. The different shards that you had grown out from you shatter and fall to the ground and just turn into nothingness. You now have holes in your arms that are now starting to seal up.
That went a lot better than last time.
Very.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
We're not ones of many words with each other.
Not really.
Well,
Draven.
I think you both passed. You, not as flying colors, but you both passed.
That was only an offensive test, so it didn't destroy all of our abilities.
A lot of my strengths come from teamwork and balance, symbiosis between our group.
I will need you both to make a vow to this council that you will not reveal the locations that you go. These will be bound to your aether, their knowledge, and its power, never to return to you once you make this vow and break it. Do you understand these?
You understand?
I do.
I need you to make a vow that you will not reveal the location, you will not tell, you will not show, you will not write or talk of the locations that you will be listed.
So we have to leave our party members?
Temporarily, you will leave them in a location. You can always come back and do it.
I can make that vow. I vow to not speak of it, write it, or anyway give up the location of where we're going.
Me and Tyrael both agree.
And you agree that if you break this, you will lose all knowledge and power of Aether.
I agree.
I agree.
As you say, I agree, you see the green energy erupt out from you, indicating the vow is complete.
Good. You can never be too careful.
The old guy steps forward.
Ouch. Okay. If you... Thank you.
Heal him 100 hit points.
I feel much better now. Okay.
Then I'll heal myself 30.
So, the both of you will head to Aether Point. There, you'll learn more. If you're granted passage, you will be allowed to bathe.
Finally.
Learn knowledge. And then you'll be told if you are going to progress to the final stage. You will cleanse your souls, not your metal. Your metal will be cleansed in the final step. When you learn of the history. Head to Aether Point. You will receive final judgment. If you proceed from there, you will be allowed nearly anywhere.
It's an honor. Let us leave. You write it down on maps. Wait, did you take that vow too? You just broke it.
Alright, you're right, Mike. Because I accidentally kicked Clark in the head straight into my desk.
Not Clark!
He likes to sit right where I put my feet, and I went to shift my foot, and all I felt was his head go against the pole of my desk, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh.
That's funny, because I wanted to go there before.
I know. I remember you saying that. I was like, do you really want to go through? That's what I've been planning this whole time.
Oh, cool.
That's the place you wanted to go, like when we talked about it a while ago?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
I bid you all a safe travel.
Walks over, picks up his pipe again. As the smoke clears again, you're back in the chamber.
It's a neat little trick.
I can travel short distances.
I figured you were more offensive defense, not that kind of
I am a bit. The smoke has a purpose.
jack of all trades.
Yes. I'm going to stuff this pipe with things.
As he just continues to walk away.
You tore him up pretty good.
Yeah. To be honest, it was kind of a thing I had to do to build back my honor myself.
Was Hubert there watching?
Nope.
Oh.
But the
He
test
hit me pretty good though. He only hit me once, and I almost dropped.
Yeah, he put his little hole.
I know you guys always love falling unconscious. I haven't done that before, so it's pretty scary.
It's exhilarating. Keeps you young.
I like that. I've been growing too old of age.
When you think back, if this guy at his old age is able to do that, I wonder what he would be able to do in his prime.
Hey, that guy is in his prime.
Like that, I think we'll end tonight's session.
Okay.
The final leg of the journey.
I'm like on the spirit journey. You guys are learning more.
And then our medal is at a different point.
The metal is not perfected yet, no. The metal will be when you go cleanse your soul at the Aether Point, your metal will evolve a little bit further. Then they will send you to a different location. That's where you will bathe it.
Okay.
And that's when it'll become perfected.
And Des has already done all of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's the better brother.
He's been traveling for a while.
No, he is the better brother.
Give us the
Alright.
outro.
We did it.
Give an outro.
Sing our song.
Goober is falling behind. He's sad.
Oh.
What a great outro.
It seems any progress he makes, Cal takes much more. He can never catch up to his big brother.
You started pretty late.
What?
You started pretty late.
Yeah.
Georgina did too, and yet she's ahead of you.
Only because that's stupid.
I told you
I
it
mean,
was a bad idea.
The thing to think about is that Hoover is ahead of Odo still, and you're a much been more recent addition.
That's true. He is ahead of you.
Because I never even got to the end of my original spirit journey. We
She was bad news.
had it cut short to get back here.
Well, no, because you guys started here, so you've completed.
No, so I did some minor training, but most of it was self-taught training. It wasn't like someone taught me directly.
I thought you did training here before you traveled.
We only stayed here for 2 weeks.
That's right.
Yeah, we were only here. Yeah, we were only here for like enough for me to pretty much understand what my attributes were, and then like one major spell associated with that, essentially,
You're right. You're correct.
We haven't completed
which was my wall of wind, essentially.
Yep.
Which, granted, did kind of gouge a good 4-foot hole into the ground, and then also maybe it might have split the top of the room, but yeah.
But you did good.
It was a good step.
It was good step. Good step. Good step.
Yeah, other than that, it wasn't until I acquired the shield that I kind of did a oops moment.
Yeah.
Little
Mass
easy.
murder. Whatever.
Whatever. Killing multiple people with a
Wait,
beam of
yeah.
energy.
When are we gonna
Whatever.
go back there?
Being a mental break for the next 2 sessions afterwards, you know. Just a normal D&D session.
Whatever. You guys survived a bombardment. Barely.
I survived too.
Don't know when. Don't know where. That's the end.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good job.
Now.
Campaign.